What's up guys, welcome back to another remote work from home job video. In today's video, I'm going to be going through the highest paying work from home jobs that you could do online that don't require you to do an interview, and you also don't need to upload your resume. And these are also worldwide positions, or these companies do have job positions that you can do from just about anywhere in the world. So if you're watching from overseas, if you're not inside the US or North America, you want to be sure to stick around to the very end of this video, because again, I'm going to be going through some of the highest paying work from home jobs that you can do worldwide. Now, before I get into those, just want to cover some other positions that I covered about a day or 2 days ago on my other channel, the Work From Home channel. And these were really easy work from home jobs. They were customer service related work from home jobs. They didn't require any college degree. They also didn't require any experience, and they were paying right around $20 per hour, depending on the job, 19 to 20, sometimes $21 per hour. So we had one position here at Acosta for a customer service coordinator, and this was a fully remote work from home job, didn't really require any experience. So the link is in the previous day's video on the other channel. Also, there was another job here at Curry, and they were looking for a customer service representative. This is also another job that didn't really require you to have any experience, and all you really need here is a high school diploma. So if you do have that and you're looking for a fully remote work from home job, be sure to check out these job leads. They're still open and you can still apply. These were posted just about a day ago, so these are still fresh, brand new job leads. And also, with that said, be sure to go over to the second channel if you haven't already done so, which is this channel right here, the Work From Home channel. And this is where I'm currently posting the highest paying remote work from home job leads I can find online. If you take a look at some of the previous videos here, you'll see that these are indeed higher paying than the average for the type of jobs. So Experian was hiring, paying around $3,100 per week. They're also hiring in customer care, paying around $20 per hour. Home Depot was hiring, paying around $3,400 per week. Netflix was hiring, paying around $3,900 per week. Now, I will say most of these jobs are already filled, or the positions have already been pulled. So it's very important that you get the notifications on time so you can apply before the job listings are pulled, because a lot of people are applying for these jobs, and when they get a lot of applicants really quickly, they usually just pull the job listings because they would be able to select from that pool of candidates. So if you want to have the best chances, be sure to subscribe to this channel and also tap the notification bell, turn on all notifications. That way you get notified in real time of when I post these new job leads, and you don't get the notifications several days after when the job listings are already pulled or the job is already filled. So with that covered, be sure to subscribe here, but let's dive into the leads for today. So first place that you guys can find a job if you are in the US or even outside of the US would be at study.com. Now, there are two ways to get a job at study.com. They have their normal careers page, and they have kind of like a freelance type of thing where you can do different types of jobs. So first of all, these are full-time openings here, and they do have these in different countries as well. Not all the time they're remote. So for example, this one right here, content marketing specialist, they have this remote in India, remote in the Philippines. They have a content project specialist remote in the Philippines, content specialist in the Philippines. Then they have a software engineering jobs in the US. Then they have influencer and ambassador manager in the Philippines. And then there's a senior recruiter position here in the US, which is remote. So you can find full-time positions here that are remote as well, even if you're outside the US. But if you go to the footer here, you can find about us. They have the careers page, which is where we are right now. But if you click on this link that says teach for us, it'll actually show you other types of jobs which aren't necessarily related to teaching. So these are kind of like gig jobs. So you get flexible hours, you work whenever and wherever you want. Everything is completely online. You get reliable payments twice a month in PayPal, and they have a support staff here as well. Now, some of the jobs that you can do here would include some of these. So lesson writing and curriculum design, Q&A, homework help, research and copywriting, reviewing and editing. So if you can do any of these things, then you can find opportunities here. So right now, currently, these are some of the positions that they have. So for example, a AI content marketing associate position, this is fully remote. Counseling practice test writer, again, fully remote. Curriculum reviewer, multiple countries. English subject reviewer, multiple countries. Sales development representative, remote. Sales development representative here a couple of times, it's all remote. Web content writer, remote. And for this YouTube educational video creator, this is location specific to Florida. So you could open up any of these jobs. You could take a look at what the job entails. For this one, they're looking for someone to develop strategic content to guide AI content generation, also write original SEO optimized outlines for human written content. And for this job, they're looking for someone that has a minimum of 1 year editing experience, understanding of SEO principles and best practices, experience using AI writing tools, exceptional writing and editing skills with attention to detail, and a strong grasp of grammar and style, ability to work independently and manage multiple projects with tight deadlines. So you could apply for a job like this. I mean, this one is paying around $22 per hour, is a contract position. It's flexible and you can work about 20 hours per week and upwards. So you could do this part-time if you desire to do so. And it is fully remote as well. So you can do this from just about anywhere. Also, you could take a look at some of the other jobs here. For example, web content writer. This job, what you'll be doing here is produce a minimum of 5 articles per week, ranging from 1,000 to 1,200 words. And they're looking for someone that has at least a year worth of professional writing experience. And then for this job, they didn't list what it was paying, but it's flexible and you can determine your own schedule because it's writing, so you can write whenever you have the free time to do so, as long as you're meeting your deadlines. So really good positions here at study.com. Again, they do have a careers page with full-time jobs that are sometimes remote, and then you can do these freelance positions here, which are remote and available in many different countries as well. So this is something that you should definitely look into. And if you guys have never heard about study.com before, study.com is a resource that you can use to do college credits, and you can then transfer them into your university. It's a lot cheaper if you do it here, and you can do them a lot faster. So a lot of people use it for that purpose. I think you can use it if you're in high school as well. So that's another use of study.com. And if you've never heard about them before, they are listed here on Glassdoor. They have overall rating here of 3.2 out of 5 stars, almost 500 reviews, and just over 400 reported salaries here on Glassdoor. So you could read up on this company or read up about study.com here on Glassdoor. You could also take a look at some of their salaries. So for example, some of the positions we saw included content writer. Based on 26 reported salaries, they're making around $56,000 per year. A freelance writer here, based on 8 reported salaries, is making around $62,000. Video editor is making around $59,000 based on 7 reported salaries. So study.com seems to be paying fairly well. I'll leave the link down below so you guys can go ahead and apply if you are interested in any of those positions. Now, next on the list is going to be Upwork. And at Upwork, it is a freelance marketplace, so you could list your skills and you could search for jobs that are related to whatever skills you have. So if you look at their home page here, it kind of gives you an idea of some profiles of people and what they charge. So for example, Jason here is working in data science, or he's a data science and AI expert, and he's making $500 per hour. Nara here is a graphic and editorial designer and is making around $30 per hour. And you get to create your own profile here and you list your hourly rate. So basically you get to determine how much you make. And for Upwork, you sign up, you create your profile, and then you start applying to jobs. So some of the jobs they have open right now would include these. And actually we could take a look at some of the jobs. For example, let's look at virtual assistants and see what people here are making. So this person is a general virtual assistant. They're in Nigeria and they're making around $10 per hour. They've earned over $30,000 so far. This person here is a virtual assistant. They're in India. They're making around $4 per hour they've made over $50,000 since they've been on here. And the rate of pay here is different because some of these countries have a lower cost of living. So $5 in Pakistan or $4 in India is probably a decent living wage, but that may be different if you're living in the United States or in Canada. But if you look at other jobs here, you can see people have different hourly rates, and it tells you how much. For example, this person is working as a proficient administrative virtual assistant. Their hourly rate is listed at $7 per hour, and they've made over $100,000 doing almost 400 hourly jobs here. So you can make some really good money here, and you can also tap US only, gives you an idea of what people make in the US. So for example, virtual assistant here, same job, $25 an hour. This person has made over $20,000. Virtual assistant here again in the US, $25 an hour. This person has made over $40,000 with only 10 hourly jobs. And if you scroll down, you can see this person is making $35 an hour. They've only made 10,000 and done 21 hourly jobs. So again, you get to set your own hourly rate, and you could browse through the jobs here. I mean, people are making upwards of $50 per hour, and depends on the field as well. This is virtual assistant. So if you're doing like sales and marketing or AI services or development and IT, then you'd probably be making a whole lot more. The hourly rate would be much higher. So Upwork is a great place for you to create a profile and find some really good jobs, and you can make some money that way. Also, if you've never heard about Upwork before, they're listed here on Glassdoor. Really good reviews. Overall rating is 3.8 out of 5 stars. They have over 4,000 reported salaries. If we take a look at some of the salaries here, a freelancer, I mean, well, this is kind of general because everybody here is kind of like a freelancer. So for example, a software engineer is making around slightly above $100,000 per year based on 54 reported salaries. A graphic designer is making around $66,000 based on 48 reported salaries. An account manager based on 43 reported salaries is making around $74,000. Virtual assistant based on 32 reported salaries is making just about 47 or just shy of $50,000 per year. So this could give you an idea of what people are making here depending on what they're doing. But remember, everything at Upwork is freelance. So all these jobs are going to be freelance. So freelance director, freelance video editor, freelance copywriter, freelance software developer, freelance web developer, freelance data entry, tons of jobs here. Again, a really great freelance marketplace to find high paying jobs that you can do from just about anywhere in the world. So if you are outside the US or Canada, this is definitely somewhere that you want to add to the list of places that you want to go and create your profile and apply for jobs. Now, just before I get into the other job leads, just want to remind you guys, for anyone that is looking for a regular full-time type of job where you do apply with a resume and you're struggling, be sure to check out this resource that I created, the Pro Resume Templates right here, which are professionally done resume templates that have been optimized for the ATS system, which simply means now that your resume won't be discarded, won't be filtered out by the system, and actually stands a chance at making it to a real human for review. So this will include 3 resume templates with instructions, 3 matching cover letter templates, matching reference pages, matching thank you letters. Everything is fully customizable, and you also don't need to pay for any software to customize these. You can use Google Docs, which is also free and very flexible. You can edit these on a MacBook or a PC or just about any device that you have. So really flexible. Also, you don't necessarily have to use the templates. You could use whichever template you like the most, or you could use the instructions and create your own custom ATS optimized resume. So that's another option that you can use here. So really good resource. Link is down below if you need this for anyone struggling with their resume. This will definitely help you to land more job interviews and in turn land more job offers. So next on the list is going to be Working Solutions. Now currently Working Solutions only has 2 opportunities, or they only have 2 opportunities, and these are for the United States and Canada. But from time to time, they have different opportunities. I mean, in the past 2 weeks, I've covered probably 5 or 6 opportunities here, most of which are closed now. But you don't need to do any interviews, and you don't need to upload a resume. And most of the jobs are really flexible. They allow you to set your own hours and create your own schedule. And usually all you need is a high school diploma. I mean, for this job that they have open right now, that is not even listed as a requirement. They just want somebody that has a sincere desire to assist the customer who is tech savvy and an avid computer user, ability to multitask and navigate multiple systems, and that can communicate with a friendly tone and professional demeanor. So that's all that's required for this job. Again, you can work anywhere from 15 to 40 plus hours per week, and you get to create your own schedule. So this works really well for anyone that already has a full-time job, or your schedule is really hectic right now and you don't have the ability to work during normal working hours. Then this could be a good option. For this position, it's paying $19+ per hour, but different jobs here will have different pay rates depending on what it is. So you can look at Working Solutions. Most of the time they only have jobs in the US or Canada, so keep that in mind. If you're outside of North America, this may not be the best place to look for these jobs, but from time to time they do have worldwide jobs here as well. If you've never heard about Working Solutions before, again, listed on Glassdoor, over 1,000 reported, or over 1,000 reviews, and almost 1,000 reported salaries. Overall rating here is 4 to 5 stars, so really good ratings here. And you can take a look at some of the salaries and see what type of jobs they have and what people reported making. So for example, customer service agent here, based on 34 reported salaries, makes on average $35,000 per year. A travel consultant, based on 15 reported salaries, makes around $43,000 per year. A sales rep, based on 22 reported salaries, makes around $48,000 per year. A product support specialist makes around $40,000 based on 6 reported salaries. So from time to time they have these different positions here which will pay differently, and also depending on the location as well. I mean, if you're outside the US, the rate of pay is going to be slightly less because of the cost of living being less in those countries. But again, Working Solutions is another place that you can find high-paying remote jobs where you don't need to do a traditional type of interview. Now, next on the list is going to be TELUS, and TELUS has different jobs here. So they do have like your regular full-time jobs, and they have these in different countries across the globe. So if we take a look at some jobs here, we'll just search for all countries, all positions. So currently they have a French customer service representative in Guatemala. They also have a customer service representative in Guatemala, sales representative, tech support representative, customer service representative, content moderator, first response customer service or customer support representative, e-commerce customer service representative. So you could take a look at these jobs and see what they pay and the location. So for example, this one is in Guatemala. Seems they have a lot of jobs in Guatemala, and they're providing you with training, so that's a really good plus. And this job, there's no salary listed for this one, but they do usually list the salary or give you an idea of what the job pays. But you could find jobs here, and you can find these jobs in just about any country. So usually they have hundreds of positions here, and you could pretty much just scroll through all the jobs or all the positions, and that will give you an idea of what jobs are available or what they're hiring for. But another place that you can look for jobs here, apart from the regular careers page, would be the AI community. So if you tap on the AI community right here, it will open up freelance type of jobs that don't require you to do an interview. So here, for example, they have a Spanish rater in the United States, or just a rater in the United States. This is a job that they'll pay you $12 to $14 per hour. It is remote, it is part-time, work about 10 hours per week. Really simple, easy job, doesn't require a whole lot, and they have a ton of these jobs available that you can apply to, and you don't need to do an interview. Also, different jobs here will have different pay rates. So for example, prompt response writer. So this one may be paying slightly more. So this one is paying, I mean, depending on what you're doing. So tech and engineering, $10, health and medicine, $6, science, $8, business, $6, and this is for India, so pay is a bit lower here. So again, depending on the country, I mean, if this were in the US, it would probably be paying close to $20 per hour, if not more. So again, jobs here worldwide, and they do have a ton of positions. I mean, you could go through pages and pages of positions here at TELUS International, both regular jobs and jobs in the AI community. So this is another place to look out for these high-paying remote jobs where you don't need to do an interview. I've never heard about TELUS International before, big enough company, almost 9,000 reviews online, 3.6 is the overall rating out of 5 stars, and they have over 13,000 reported salaries. So one of the bigger companies here, if you take a look at the reported salaries here, it gives you an idea of what people make. So a quality rater is making around 49,000 per year. Team leader makes around 55,000. Customer service rep makes around 35,000. Team lead here makes around 55K. Social media content moderator makes around 37,000. Sales associate makes around 40,000. Technical support makes you around 37,000. So depending on the job and also the location, that will affect the earnings. I'd say that these are probably not going to be that accurate because, for example, even though you have software engineer here with 14 reported salaries, some of these salaries could be from India, some could be from the Philippines, and some could be from the US. So that really affects the average here, because a software engineer in the US could be making 100,000 while the same position in India is making around 50,000. So these probably aren't the most accurate salaries, and you'd probably be better off relying on what they have in the job description or the job listings. You'd probably use that, and that will give you a better idea of what they're paying. Now, next on the list is Appen, and now they're calling this CrowdGen by Appen. And basically, it's kind of like the same thing as TELUS International, where they have AI type of jobs. So here it says, earn remotely by completing online tasks that help improve AI, work at your preferred time, and gain real-world hands-on experience training or in training AI. So that's what you'll do here. They have over 1 million remote members in over 265 languages, over 170 countries. And people earned over $157 million here in 2022. So really great place that you can use to find these jobs. This is how you sign up here. You check the openings and you apply, you set up your account, you pass the qualification test, and they give you study guides, and then you work in your own schedule and earn money. You can work from anywhere. So anywhere in the world, you get flexible hours, quick payments, competitive pay. You work with AI, and they have user-friendly guides as well. Now, if you want to take a look at some of the positions here, you can hit get started. This will give you an idea of what they have open right now. Now, about probably 3 weeks ago, I covered Appen before they did this rebranding, and they had probably close to 1,000 jobs here. Most of those jobs are gone because people applying, but you can see they have jobs here in many different countries, also different languages as well. So this is a great place to find remote work from home jobs that don't require you to do an interview, and you can make money from just about any country. So we could take a look at one of these. This one is in the US. It's a social media video evaluator, and what you'll be doing in this job, for example, is watch and evaluate a total of 750 videos across 3 platforms, accurately enter data for each video into their tool, and provide feedback and metrics after reviewing the video. So this seems to be a really easy job, and for this you are going to be compensated, well, they say competitively, for the 750 video evaluation task, which is estimated to take you 25 to 30 hours. So this is probably going to be 2 days. 25 hours is just about a day, but you work 8 hours a day, so you could split this into 2 days and work 2 12-hour shifts, and then you could probably knock that out. And they're paying you $300 to do this. So again, watching 750 videos, and you can make $300. That's just for this project. But I do have others here in different languages and different countries, and the rate of pay would be different as well. So another great place to look for jobs. Also, they are listed on Glassdoor. Overall rating here is 3.7 out of 5 stars, over 5,000 reviews, and slightly over 4,000 reported salaries. So you can take a look at what people do here and get an idea of what the jobs are paying. So a social media evaluator is making around $36,000 based on over 460 reported salaries. A search engine evaluator is making around $45,000 based on almost 270 reported salaries. A web search evaluator is making around $48,000. A project manager makes slightly less than $100K. Ads quality rater makes around $49,000. A analyst makes around 79,000. So these are jobs that they have here from time to time. I mean, a transcriptionist makes 40,000, engineer makes around 124, social media analyst makes around 46. So these are the different types of jobs that you'll find here from time to time, and this is what you could be making on average if you treat these like full-time jobs. So really good places to apply if you're looking for a job that doesn't require you to do a traditional type of interview, and you could get started really quickly and you could make some good money from just about anywhere in the world. So we had Appen or CrowdGen, that's what it's called now. Also we had TELUS International, the AI community, and also regular careers. We also had Working Solutions, we had Upwork, and then we had study.com. So all links will be down below in the description. Be sure to apply as soon as possible for any of these positions that you're interested in. But with all that covered, all the best in your job hunt, and I'll talk to you guys very soon in the next video.